Dave.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, what a beautiful sight. So jump and down and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Doesn't care for rich or poor, he loves you just the same. Santa Claus knows we're all God's children, makes everything right. So fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out that it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. So let's give thanks to the Lord above, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and all his reindeers pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing.
Good evening everybody, Bruce Foster here, Chewing Fat. Welcome to tonight's show. That video there is obviously the precursor for this weekend's Santa ride down the Gold Coast. Now Sunday, 7th of December, if you're not taking part in it, they are still accepting new gifts for the kids. In fact, I seen earlier today they were looking for contributions towards selection boxes, so maybe that's an option for some people if that's if they're looking for ideas of what to get or maybe what to donate. Certainly an opportunity there. If there's any way you can help, contribute whatever way you can, please get in contact with Jane at Christmas Presents for Kids in Care. Check out their their Facebook page, and just message them through the site, so through the Facebook page. So anyway, tonight, what do we have on tonight? We actually have Tralee Cunningham. It may be Bailey, I'm not entirely sure, because this is funny. It's 8-1 Racing, but Tralee was originally going to come on, and I think she still is coming on, but she tried to handball it to Bailey, and I don't know if Bailey's been tasked with it. We'll find out in a second, so let me just, I always get our guests on first, so let's just see. Sorry, excuse me a second. Fingers crossed. Oh, I've not got a screen.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Good,
Seconds.
good.
We can keep talking because I believe the sound is still coming through at the moment. Give me a moment and I'll try and problem solve this on the fly. Here we go. Probably got the wrong one. Hey, there we go. Boom.
Okay.
There we are. Perfect. Good evening, Tralee.
Hello, you're stuck with me tonight.
I am.
You are.
I don't know. Is that meant to be? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No. I think it's a good thing. I can give you the rundown on what's happening, and Bailey, Derek's out earning the money to help his kids keep in places, and Bailey's obviously working on jet skis somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working up at Brisbane Sea-Doo, isn't he?
Yeah, he does, but he's getting a jet ski, I believe. Derek was talking to him earlier tonight that he was getting a jet ski ready for the weekend to race at
you've got the watercraft event, don't you?
Yeah,
yep.
That's right.
Yep. So. All right, so where do you want to start, for Lee? I thought maybe a look back on 2025, and you've still got to finish the year as well, hopefully on a high.
Yeah, well, I guess 2025 we come into it a bit. Well, we do really well at the Watercross Nationals. Obviously, we took a team there as well again,
Yep.
and like the year before, we won quite a lot of races and placed in the top three. We had Ollie. I think we had Ollie. We had obviously we had Bailey on the stock ski. He won that title. And we had a few others as well. We had Quaid and we had Marshall and all the guys from New Zealand across. So that was
Yep.
fantastic. That started the year on a high.
Yep.
And then we kind of just wanted to relax a little bit this year. So we did a couple of club days, but not as many as we would normally do. That'll be 2026. We pick up again. So yeah, and then we went to Indonesia. We had a fantastic time in Indonesia, other than Bailey getting sick on
Lee,
the last day.
can I just say that event just looks amazing that you guys were at. Sorry, 2 seconds. For anybody that's not aware of the event, it's a what's it? The Aqua Bikes.
The aqua bike.
Series,
You are my
yes.
aqua bike.
Yes,
Yeah.
UIM Aqua Bikes in
Aqua bike, yeah.
Lake Toba in Indonesia. 3
That's
days, 2 40-minute enduros each consecutive day for 3 days. So you can imagine the punishment. And I know
Yeah.
Bailey was
And
struggling.
on the last day, no, he was really good for all of the days. Other than the last day, I think the food he got to him, because we did arrive on the Sunday.
Yep.
So you're there on the Sunday, and then yes, they are 40-minute motos. He found the motos quite easy. He said 40 minutes was great. In the first heat, he should have finished third. He didn't realise how much fuel he had left, so he let the young American around him on the finish line, because he's like, I don't know how long to go, and he said because his watch had gone flat, because you really got to be on your time with these races.
Yep.
And he goes, I didn't know if there was still one lap to go. And anyway, he finished fourth in the first moto. And then we realised we still had 20 litres of fuel. So now he knew he could push it for the rest of the races. He could, go out and go full throttle the whole race, and he'd be safe.
Yep.
And then he got a third in one of the races. We had a couple of sensor issues that put the ski into...
went into different mode.
Went into limp mode,
Yeah,
which, put him back, and then he had to fight back up to eighth, and things like that. So yeah, but I think he put a good show on for everybody. He was on let's just say a limited boat, whereas he was up against turbo boats.
Yep.
So a few other people were on fully blasted, fully worked turbos and fully worked.
What was the young local lad? What was he riding?
Who?
The young-
No, he was riding a fully worked supercharged.
I thought that.
Whereas we went in with a limited supercharged, so to be in the up running in the top three or top five continually,
Yep.
Bailey was
Yep.
was really good. It showed us that our ski was safe, other than a couple of little sensor things that happen, and that we were competitive. So that was really, really good. It was really good because it was the first time we'd been to
Yep.
Indonesia, and where we went though was very different, as in there was no McDonald's in every
No.
corner. You didn't
No.
have any of that. So when you're there, I guess, and in that heat and that, it took his toll in the last day. He'd been quite crook all week, actually. Different food and that didn't go down well. But hey, he did really well, and we're hoping to get invited back next year.
Is that an invite? Is that an invite event?
Yeah, that's an invite event.
Okay.
You don't get to choose if you want to go. It's you have to be invited.
Invited.
So
I think
hopefully-
given the way he's competed,
Well-
I think that you would hope that we'd get another invite.
well, we'd hope so. I mean, if he'd done that last race, he was in for top three. Him and Ant were actually equal for points.
Yep.
So if he'd finished that last race,
It's actually crazy because there was a few if Bailey obviously had managed to get in the race and finish in the points, he would have been well placed. But we also had Scott and Kylie and that involved. They were in with a shout on it all as well, and it went pear-shaped.
100%.
Unfortunately, it went pear-shaped for Kylie. But like even Scott was in with a shout. So
Yeah, and Scott was on a turbo boat,
yeah,
so
yeah.
there's a bit difference in speed when you're on different different types of boats and that. But no, you just the whole thing is about lasting. You got to be consistent and lasting. Like you look at Radman, like he didn't place in the top 3 in any of the races.
I was going to say that. It's like it's funny because he rides kind of at the back a little bit, not right at the back, but like you say, yeah, he's consistent and he's nothing fancy or high. He just keeps churning out the results.
Yeah,
and
he's
that's
good.
what
And
gets him.
Exactly, and he's a good guy. It was great. Look, we had the best time over there. We had we got to meet up with all our friends from around the world that we meet in Thailand and China and Malaysia and other places that we've been and raced. And it was fantastic to catch up with them all again. And we're hoping, we can catch up with a few of them in Thailand in the coming week or so. So no, it was really, really good. It was great, and hopefully we get back there next year and see how we go.
I hope, yeah. Well, I hope you do get an invite back. It would be a bit of a shame if you for some reason you didn't.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I mean, it's they can only take so many, I guess.
Does that mean Derek could potentially be doing more overtime then?
Yeah, he's doing a lot at the moment, I can tell you. It's not cheap, this sport. It's killing us, and we're not a company or a business. We are, we both
be
have
running at a
jobs.
loss probably. Yeah, exactly.
We just have jobs, but
so while we're still on 2025, obviously 2 weeks time you've got the King's Cup.
Yep. So
things are going to look a bit different there. Bailey's not travelling, is that correct?
that's correct. So Bailey actually had to work. Has to work over Christmas and leading up to Christmas. So the problem with it is that I already had everything booked. So I'd already booked for the container. I'd already booked flights. I'd already booked accommodation. So we had to look at it from a different avenue and go, all right, well, we're going to lose a lot of money if we don't go. So what is the opportunities we can give other people to go? So we put it out there for riders. Obviously, honestly, some of the riders are, most of them are actually paying, but all they're paying is enough for the transport costs.
Yep.
So the rest we're sponsoring. So we're sponsoring the fuel and things like that, whereas the others are paying, for the transport. They're part of the transport. So
still a great opportunity for quite a few of them. Who have you got on the race team for Thailand?
Yep. So we've got a few people. So we've got Valerie from oh god, I get this mixed up. He's an ex-UIMI GP champion.
Yep.
So he's going to be on our new GP1 ski. So that's going to be fantastic. We've got Mike Klippenstein. He's going to be on our enduro ski.
Yep.
So that's fantastic. We've got Luke. So Luke's from the UK.
Yep.
And he's going to be on our 1500. He's actually in the points for the top 3 overall as well.
Okay.
So that's really good. And obviously we've got our Aussie. We've got Rowan as well. So Rowan's going to be on? Yeah, I was right. Is he on? Yeah.
Is that Bailey's gold one? No.
So Bailey, both skis will be our brand new 2025.
Oh, yeah.
So Mike will be on the 2025 Enduro that we raced in Indonesia.
Yep.
And Rowan will be on our brand new 2025 stock ski. This will be its maiden race.
Who gets the better deal there? Is it Rowan that gets the better deal because it's a newer ski? Or is he safer on the tried and tested?
Oh, no. Well, as you know, our skis are pretty tried and tested, so we've got them down pat of what needs to occur. So they're already built to what they need to win.
Yep.
In that class.
Yep.
So hopefully he can ride the ski to its potential, and he's in for a good chance. I think everyone's in for a good chance. Sunshine Coast Power Sports have built all our skis. So,
yep. Nice one. So looking beyond 2025 and hopefully finishing on a high, how's 26 looking? How's that shaping up?
Huge. 2026 is looking huge. So we're moving
like it.
2026. So I'll let you know we've got we've signed a young New Zealand rider, Ollie Hutchby. He will be racing.
So that was him that tuned in here.
Oh, is it? Has he tuned in? Has he? Well, he's racing.
He was on. I don't know if he's still on.
Okay, well, we've signed him for a 3-race deal on amateur stock. So he's from New Zealand. He's doing quite well on the 325. He's got over there, still running it in. And so he's coming here for the Gold Coast Nationals, and then he'll come with us to the Australian Nationals. The Australian Watercross Nationals on the Gold Coast.
It's a bit complicated sometimes.
And then his Australian Nationals at Newcastle,
Yeah.
and then he'll do the Queensland State title. So we've signed him for a three race deal. So that's the announcement for tonight. So we're really excited about that. But
when you said you had a young rider, I was thinking, I wonder if maybe Jai getting a crack at it.
Jai's got his own, I think, his own little sponsors and things like that. So
yeah, he did well at the weekend.
Yeah, he did great. He'll do good. He's got potential, that young fellow, so he'll do really well.
Definitely has.
But moving into 2026, I have a team of about 15 riders for the Gold Coast Nationals. So I have riders coming from Italy, the USA, New Zealand, Russia at this point in time. So I'm really excited because we'll have Jake Wilson on our GP ski. We've got Ollie and Ben Morris. We've got Quade Brown, Marshall Brown. Obviously, we'll have Bailey. Bailey will be on his turbo skis, which will be fantastic to see. We'll have, we've got Alec from Russia. Hopefully, we're in discussions with Alec. We've got Lisa Karasan Beteka. It's really hard to say her name.
You need to practice that one, Trolley.
She's hopefully coming across too. We've got Andrew Vo from Jet Tribe from the USA.
Okay.
So he's coming. So there's a team of
very cosmopolitan, I must say.
Yeah, so we've had to go out and buy some more tents and some more chairs and things like that.
Where are they all staying? Are they all staying in your back garden or something?
Oh, I don't know where I think they've got their own accommodation.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
So they'll just be pitting obviously with us and using our skis and things like that. So we've got a ski nearly for every class, I think. So that's exciting. But the other big news for us is that Jet Tribe, which is one of Bailey's sponsors, Mona Bailey's fiance has actually designed us a team wetsuit, and Jet Tribe have made it.
Ooh.
So we're pretty excited. We'll be launching that in Thailand.
Guess who's behind you?
Please just tried to sneak into the house. I thought I heard somebody at the front door.
I was going to say, you did think it did look like you were hearing something.
Well, Bailey doesn't live here, so I was very surprised to see him there. Yeah. But obviously he's come to get something.
You could have handballed it over to him right enough.
I could have.
If we'd got you on a little bit later.
Yeah, could have. But so we're going to launch that. Three of the 4 riders will be in that wetsuit. One of the other riders is sponsored.
When do you expect to see that?
We'll see that in Thailand. We'll have the wetsuit. We'll be launching it in Thailand, so we'll do a bit of a promo. So we've also got coming with us to Thailand. We've got Jeswa Media.
Jeswa Media, yep.
Yep. So Jess is coming. He's going to do all our riders will be profiled on. We're going to do a YouTube thing. We're going to follow the fatherings, type portfolio, and we're going to do our own. So we've got our own YouTube channel. And so Jeff's going to come and do that with us.
Does that also include team principal, mechanic, and apprentice mechanic, a.k.a. Derek?
Yes, apprentice mechanic is Derek, and obviously John from Sunshine Coast Power Sports. He's built all these skis.
And yourself, of course, Trolley, because without you, all this doesn't happen,
Well, that's true. I will be honest and go, I organise all the freight. Everyone goes, oh, it must be that easy. No, you have carnets to apply for. You have freight to organise. And I'm very lucky. I've been with World Air Logistics, EDI Logistics. They help me out. I have Siki from Thailand. All 3 help me out every year and have since 2017.
Is that logistics company? Are they based in Queensland?
EDI International is based in Queensland. World Air is based in Thailand. Yeah. And Siki, his logistics company is also. So it takes 3 companies to do all this. So it takes, EDI gets the container and helps me get it to, a work site where we can load it. Yeah. And then, so they help getting it out of Australia, and then World Air pick it up and they take it, and then Siki's company picks it up when it clears customs.
I was going to wait
and
to
then
say,
he gets it to the hotel. So there's a lot of there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of paperwork as well that goes into all the, the customs
It
paperwork.
sounds very familiar to the scenario that we had when we moved here.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a
We had a
lot.
company in the UK that shipped it out for us, and then there was a company here. They had to deal with it and clear customs, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of similar. It doesn't sound like it was as much paperwork as what you've got, though.
Yeah, well, I do all the paperwork for it all, so everything. Other
Taking
than
one
what
for the team trolley.
well, yeah, and it takes a bit too, and paying for the fuel, like the fuel, everyone, pays for their fuel or, is part of the deal. So other than what I pay for. So it's organising all that, making sure we have, like, Derek packs the container, so it's putting, making the crates, putting the skis in the crates, making sure everything's packed correctly in the crates. And then in the container, he loads all the containers. Then when we get over there, he takes them out of the crate, assembles them all, him and John.
It must be a bit of a dab hand at all this packing and unpacking now.
It's a lot of work.
A number of years.
It's a lot of work. I don't think people understand when you're doing it by yourself. Like, we do it for people, put their skis in the container, and some come and help on the last couple of years. Like, we had Brett there at the weekend when we shipped it. Brett come and help put his ski in the container.
Yeah.
But then we had one of the other years, we had one of the other riders come. But it's a lot of, when you get over there too, Derek and I go a couple of days earlier because we've got to unpack that container and we've got to get, everything put back together.
Get all set up and, yeah.
Yeah, and all the skis together and fuel in the buggy and putting everything back together because batteries are all disconnected, parts are taken off skis to get them in the crates and things like that. So it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then, it's going to be a lot of work for the Gold Coast because we've got 15 riders, so it's a lot of skis to get down to the Gold Coast, and
yep.
So it's not like we make any money out of it.
While we're on that subject, that event's going to be pretty big.
Huge. Well,
compared to the last couple of years, I think next
year
is
growing
going to be
every year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one I think will be the biggest of all years, but I mean it's a pre-practice, I guess, for the World Series. Yeah. So and it's the Oceania event, so lots of people want to come to it. I'm actually in talks with Demi Morgan as well. I'm hoping she can come and do some displays, freestyle displays as well. So it's whether they can get here as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of visas and things for that event as well. So, I've got people coming, but it's as long as they can get their visas and things like that. So, and same with Thailand this year, we had to organise not a visa, but they now have entry gates and entry requirements you have to organise paperwork for and everything before you go. So, yeah. But look, we enjoy it.
It seems to be every other country you're going to make it difficult. But if you want to come to Australia, it seems to be pretty easy.
No, yeah, we've made it worse actually because our customs is very strict on containers coming into Australia. So it's coming into Australia is worse than leaving and going into other countries. It's a lot easier.
Unless you're the traveller, you can get in no problem, I think. But yeah, I would imagine hardware and stuff like that and containers. Like I know that when our stuff arrived, and we're talking like 17 years ago, our containers sat for 6 weeks in quarantine before they decided to have a look at it. Yeah, exactly. So it was quite a while for us, so we had to wait on our gear.
That ski that come back from Indonesia, that customs pulled that crate down completely pulled that down. It took a bit of work to get it home actually. So we've got a container coming back full of more stuff than we've ever had before in a container. So it's really interesting to see what happens.
You squeeze in a little duty free, do you?
The only duty free, I think, alcohol. We need a lot of alcohol coming back into Australia after being over in Thailand or any other country. Really, I think you need to stock up on whatever you can get and bring in, because I can tell you it's exhausting. And we do this for other people, so it's not like because I will be honest, and I did tell Brett this that. When we found out Bailey couldn't come, I was like, well, I don't want to go. Yeah. I don't want to go.
I could imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'd already promised other people that were going in the container that we couldn't let them down. So we played it to give others that opportunity that they may never have, or it's very hard and very it's very expensive to ship a ski. So in a 40-foot container, I will be honest, just so everybody knows how much a 40-foot container costs to ship over and back, plus your carnets and all your paperwork, about 25 grand.
That does not surprise me. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So if any sponsors out there want to jump on board, you know where I am.
Are they very particular about how it should be constructed and packed?
Yes. So everything has to be in metal crates. You really can't ship wood. And then obviously Derek's very secure in regards to, he uses 50 million tie downs, heavy duty tie downs, to make sure everything's secure in there. He wants nothing to move. So that was really good. And it was a big full day. And then we started at like 6 a.m. getting ready to pack. And I think we finished at like 7, 8 o'clock that night after we'd finished everything, got it all packed and that. And this is for a lot of other people. So we're really excited. We're excited to have, Rowan. We're excited to have Valerie. We're excited to have, the other riders, Luke, especially as well, and to have Mike Klippenstein. He's one of the, best enduro riders there is as well.
It's going to be an odd one for you, an odd feeling for you.
It's going to be odd. It's going to be definitely different. Not having Bailey there. We had to pack. We had to pack like 6 totes to go behind our buggy and things like that. So, but I guess, we've got to do something different. We've got to branch out, give other people opportunities and get more people to Australia. And that's what our aim is.
And that's a great thing, especially for the Oceania round on the Gold Coast.
100%. So. I mean, I don't know if anybody can stay for the weekend after. We know that Ollie will be. Ollie will stay for the weekend after, and Bailey will be racing. So Bailey will be racing the endurance and the open ski at both events. Oh, he won't running enduro at the Gold Coast. He'll just be running. I think he's running sports class. And
are they doing? Is that event still going to be in the same location?
Same location, I believe, but a huge, bigger area.
I was going to say, because the enduro,
way more area.
Yeah, they need a bigger area for the enduro.
Oh no, they've got all that sorted. No,
nice one. Okay,
the committees across it, they're doing a fantastic job. I've got to give them credit. They've got it this far, and for Drake to give them this event is just fantastic. So got to give congratulations to them and everyone else. But my shout out is to, I'm going to keep saying it. Jet Tribe, they look after us big time. Sunshine Coast Power Sports, mate. John, if you want the fastest built runabouts and stand-ups, he builds most of the GP skis here in Australia. So,
so he's the one to go and see if you want a fast GP ski, folks.
Yeah, if you want a fast or stock ski, or even endurance ski, look what we're doing. So, I mean, he knows his stuff, and he's been around the industry for so long. He was trained by Sea-Doo, so he knows it intimately.
It's all right, we won't hold that against him.
So that's the exciting
news. You forgot some of your other sponsors, Ace Sunglasses.
Oh yeah, I have heaps. We have Ace Sunglasses.
Ben and Amanda, STKR.
We have STKR for all our stickers. Make sure you see them. We have Ace for sunglasses. We have Works Racing. Most of our parts on the skis are from Works Racing. We have VTech do all the tunes for our stock boats and our endurance boats. So talk to those guys. We also have Motex, and Motex sponsor for all our turbo skis. So just like the V8 race cars, that's exactly what's in both our turbo skis. I'm just trying to think who else. We've got Jeswa Media.
You had to look at your shirt there.
I am looking at my shirt going, mate, who else have I forgotten?
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of product sponsors. So
too many to name.
Yeah.
It's really awesome stuff. Guys, this is only the start of the year in 26 for Eight1 Racing. Who knows what the second half of the year is going to look like for them. So, guys, I wish you... I'm not going to see Bailey just now, but Bailey for 2026. But all the other riders that are going to be racing over in Thailand and your team in general, I wish you all the best.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
We're really excited. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It's going to be weird tuning in, watching it when it's different Aussies that are there. Because there's a few other Aussies going over as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah. You've got
Taylor's
you've
gone.
got
Taylor's
who?
heading. Taylor? Is Taylor heading over?
Oh yeah, Taylor's going. Yeah, Taylor's
She's
in
on
the
the
women's
stand-ups,
class.
yeah.
Yeah. She's in the women's class. You've got
did I see
Jaden. He'll
Brett
be good
Douglas?
to watch.
Brett Douglas?
Yeah, Brett will be in
Yeah.
the enduro, so
Yeah.
he'll be fantastic to watch. Your Kylie's a New Zealander, but she'll be in the endurance as well.
Yeah.
I think that's it. And you've got Rowan. Obviously,
And
he'll
Rowan,
be in the
Yep.
stock class.
Yep.
I've got Guy Greenland. So Guy Greenland will be in the endurance
that's right.
class,
Yeah.
and I think he'll probably use the same ski in his pro runabout GP class.
Yep.
So there's the
A lot happening.
Yeah, a lot happening. Hopefully, we'll see what happens for Thailand next year, or what's happening. We don't know. After the Gold Coast, we'll sit down and determine if we get invited to Indonesia. We'll go into Indonesia.
Derek,
and
we
then
need
we'll
more
decide what
overtime.
happens.
We need more overtime, Derek.
Oh, that's true. Well, he's on night this week to try and pay for Thailand.
Truly, you're working a man to an early grave. Come on, give him a break.
Oh well, I work as well, and John as well. He's was working all weekends to get all the skis ready, especially that GP one.
All right,
So,
no problem. Okay, Truly, all the best, and we'll be watching.
all right, sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Take care, and all the best to the team.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right. Take care.
See you. Bye.
See you later. Well, there we go. 8-1 Racing, plenty going on. From their perspective, it's all about the racers. I see the logic from Tralee with commitment to go already, and not willing to pull the plug on it. So hats off to Tralee and the team for not potentially torpedoing other people's races over in Thailand, and they've still decided to go ahead, even though Bailey's not attending himself. So interesting how that's going to look, and I wish everybody the best of luck. Okay, so that's that. Let's get over to shout outs, roundup, sorry. Now let me find this. There we go. Now I need to find that page. Wrong one. Bear with me a moment. Now, as usual with the show, I always go roundup for... What is that? I don't want that. Alright, normally go roundup around the race scene. Then I touch base with the... Things are not looking right. I've got my layout a little bit different. See if I can get this changed up. There we go, that's better. Yep, that's better. Okay, now, over the Tasman to Jetski Racing New Zealand. They have a summer series family fun day this coming Sunday, 7 o'clock, Lake Wahai Reserve. I hope I've said that correctly. I'm sure our New Zealand friends will correct me. But yeah, they got an event on this weekend, so I imagine it'll be the last one of the year for them. So if you can get to it and chill out, have fun, so a little bit of socialising, all the best with that one. So that should be a nice little one. Let me get rid of that one. Now this one here is Wellington Jet Sport Club. The weekend there they had... I'm just going to go through this. Hang on a second. I'll need to fix this. It's not sitting right for me. Excuse me. Alright, there we are. It's a little bit better. Now, I'll step over a bit. Get out of the way. So hopefully you can see a bit better. Yeah, so Wellington Jet Sport Club, they had the New Zealand, I think it was the first round of the Tri-Series. Again, I'll be corrected. Let's just... Yeah, it was round one of the Tri-Series. The results... No, I had the results there. For some reason I can't find them now. I've probably gone too far. Riders briefing. I did have it. I probably shut the window down. No, wait a minute. Come on. Ah, here we go. Alright, so let's go quickly. Runabout wreck lights. First was Joe Clark. Caleb Carstairs was second. Josh Begley third. Looks like a 5-race class. The women's ski lights, Danica Minson, Claire Elmers, Georgia Hutchbait is first, second and third. Nice to see the women out in force. Stock runabout, sorry. Connor Brink, Ollie Hutchbait, Craig Boyd, first, second and third. And then we have Expert Elite Ski, Caleb Carstairs, Jake Wilson, Joel Clark, first, second, third. Busy day here. Runabout Vets, Craig Boyd, Richie Ryder, Matt Smith, first, second, third. And in the Runabout Masters, Tommy Skips, Brad Clark, Scott Hay, first, second, third. Junior Development, William Parsonage, Cody Clark, Braxton Carstairs, first, second, third. And I think we have the Runabout Opens. First was Noah Skips, second Josh Ashby, Brooke Hutchby, first, second, third. Okay, so busy day. Oh, and I missed one there. Sorry, Ski, GP Ski, Jake Wilson, Hayden Erickson, Brendan Smith. So well done. Busy day, busy weekend that was. Where is they also? I think the West. Yeah, here we go. The Welton Jetski Jet Sport Club also have their Family Fun Day this coming Saturday. Make sure you get down to that one if you can and hang out with the guys there at the team. I say guys, I always say guys. It's unfair because it's very male dominant. That's not the case. There's male and females there, so it's a family event. By all means, get down there. I've got a habit of saying guys when I really shouldn't say guys. But it just seems to roll off my tongue for some reason. I am conscious of it, believe me. But yeah, so that's Wellington. New South Wales. Hopefully you can see that okay. Let me just close that little window. Oh, God. All right, now. So we've got the Junior Sparks. This is down at, what was the club? Oh God, I can't even remember the name of the boat club down in Sydney. So Roland starts. Let's see if I can find it was round one of the summer series anyway. I can't remember the name of the club that it was at. Bad me. But they previously have raced there before, and it's meant to be quite nice. Junior Spark section class. Sorry, Taylor Key, Mitch Jeffries, Jet Roberts, first, second, third. Spark Circuit, Jasper Buchanan, Dean Kruskos, Tyler Key, first, second, third. The stock, 2 seconds. Let me just move that up a bit. Whoa, what's going on? Excuse me a second. Trying to get this moved, and I've made a bit of a cock up of it. No. Alright. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. I think I've got it. No, I don't. Bloody hell. What's going on? Alright, listen, I'll read it out anyway. So, stock runabout class. First was Dean Kruskos. Jai Hunter was second. Anthony Worth was third. Nice representation there from the Queensland riders. Congratulations, gentlemen. Your first time down in New South Wales. Well done. That's that. The GP 1500 skis, Jet Kavanagh, Lachlan Gibbons, Matthew Gibbons, first, second, third. The Enduro stock, Anthony Worth, well done, Ant. AJ Debervillen, second. James Broussard was third. So well done to the riders there. A great start to the opening series in round 1, so well done to New South Wales, and more to come from them. Their next round is the 1st of February, so it's worth taking note that if you fancy entering that one, entries will be up, I would imagine, just after Christmas, New Year, and they will, so yeah, get your entries in quicker, early. Try and get them in early. It's always good. I keep preaching this. Early entries, it allows organisers to plan better and provide better, what's the word, structure to the event. Okay, so there's nothing worse than going into an event blind, knowing, have no idea who's coming into the competition or not until a day or two beforehand, and it's really is quite frustrating. Excuse me a second while I move this around a bit. Alright, so that's me back in place. Alright, now, Jetski West, they had something on, or they've got something coming up. I can't remember what it is. Let me see if I can find this. Sure, they had something, unless I'm just looking at, wait a minute, that's not the same page. My bad, I'm on the wrong page. Give me a second. Oh, I've lost it. I can't even remember what the page, hang on a second. I can't even remember the name of the page. Where's it? No. I've lost the page. The WA crew. They've got an event coming up, and I can't remember what the name of the page is again. Normally it comes up on my my bar at the side, but it's not. Let's try it again. No, it's still coming up. That's not the correct page. That's annoying. I can't remember, guys. If I remember, if I find it, I will post and share it so that people are aware of the event coming up. My bad. I'm really brains a bit like Civ at the moment. So as soon as I get it, there is an event. I'm pretty sure there's an event coming up in WA this side of Christmas. So yeah, I'll keep you all posted on that one. All right, now that's New South Wales. We've done that, so we're all good there. We're on the social rides now. So guys, there's a lot of changes been happening. Facebook are changing a lot of things as far as group rides and that are concerned. Group pages are concerned. A lot of conversations you cannot function within the pages. They have to be taken offline and put into Messenger. I don't know why they've done that. There'll be a reason for it, no doubt. But at the moment, most of the chats are all offline, which is why my inbox is just crazy. So, yeah, check out these guys, Jetski Social South East Queensland, Andrew, Ricky, Webby, Andrew, they got a group going there, rides going all the time. It's keep an eye on there. As with some of the other groups, they're no different. They do have rides going all the time, people looking for rides, all that kind of stuff. So keep them in mind as an option. That's that. Jetski Social. This is up in Northern Ireland. Now they had something, which I think. Oh, internet's a bit slow tonight. It must be. I'm not getting much on my pages for some reason. Oh dear. Dear. That's not healthy. I'd say he's got water in the engine. Bad joke. Alright, now, no they don't. I thought they could have sworn they had an event. Alright, now, okay, that's fine. We'll skip that one. Check these guys out though. Check them out. Jetski Socials Northern Ireland. Steve Seenan and his team. Worth a look. keep an eye on what they get up to in the Northern Hemisphere. If you're over that way, even if it's the middle of winter and they're not doing a ride, if you happen to be over that way, look them up. They'll go for a pint with you. They'll definitely take you for a pint, and they'll look after you. So definitely worth looking them up. Alright, Jetski family, they did have a ride up at the weekend there. It was... where did I see it? Yep, there it is. Peel Island ride they had at the weekend there. Nicely turned out. Yeah, Jake and his crew, Jake and the riders that joined them. Looks good. That's them. Check them out as well. They regularly have some. Jake regularly plans some rides. If it's not Jake, it's maybe Alan or some of the other guys. Always somebody looking for a ride there. Again, Jetski Adventurers, the same thing. Very much in the same mould as the other two clubs, two groups that that I've just highlighted. Again, there's more people. People always looking for rides there as well. So that's that. What I want to do first is just give me a second. I want to highlight a new group, and the reason I want to highlight this new group is nothing to do with me. I got invited to be an admin on it, and I'm happy to help out. It's in my neck of the woods. The reason for it was I had actually been thinking about starting up a group myself, and I didn't realise this group actually existed, and it's only just started up itself. So I was actually invited to be admin on it. Initially I just joined it, and then Linda, one of the admins, contacted me and said, listen, would you like to be an admin on it? I thought, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll help out what I can, do what I can. The reason I wanted to take part in this particular group, it's on my doorstep. I always feel that Cleveland ramp, Redland Bay ramp, and Victoria Point ramps are chronically used as departure points for group rides, and it's something I think we need to tap into a bit more. We have a great bay on our doorstep, a fantastic bay on our doorstep that's out there waiting to be explored. We don't have to go down to Jacob's Well. We don't have to go north side to get over to Morton Island. It's there. It's 10-15 minutes on a ski over to Peel Island from Cleveland. Round to Amity, little ship in. 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you're at the ship in. Go to Amity, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe, from Cleveland, for example. Cuchimudlo, Peel itself, places to go. Yeah, so I just feel that it's underused. It's worth checking out if you live in the Redlands area, whether that be Manly or Wynnum as well. Those are ramps that we can utilise more for group rides, which I believe are just chronically underused for groups. Yeah, plenty of individuals leave from them, but when we organise group rides, it's always from up north, or it's from somewhere on the Gold Coast or Jacob's Well. Yeah, so certainly more options for us, the better. You don't have to be a resident in the Redlands area. If you want to join it and you use Cleveland or you use Redland Bay, Vicky Point or wherever in the Redlands area, if you use those ramps, then by all means jump in and join this group. Okay, it's just another one to your bow. Yeah, there are other ones, but this is just more local, convenient ramps that are on people's doorsteps. We don't have to go to the Gold Coast all the time. Alright, so I just thought I'd highlight that one. Like I say, I didn't know about it until the other day, so if I didn't know about it, it's always good to pass that on to others who probably don't know that either. Alright, there we go. Alright, Jetski riders, Gold Coast. They've been quiet. There's not been a lot. I don't know what's happening here. Internet seems to have been going a bit funny. Internet's going a bit funny here, unless it's internet or something. So I don't know what's going on. Let me just refresh that and see if it changes. It's going real slow. My apologies for this. Let's see, what have we got? Oh, check the neck of those. Buff them up, put them back in, they'll be fine. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. It must be Facebook or something that's playing up. I don't know. I'll come off of that just now. Alright, now guys, final thing. Santa Ride this coming Sunday, 7th of December. Early morning, 7:30. The details will be there. There are still tickets available for this. Last weekend was meant to be the Brisbane ride at Kangaroo Point. Unfortunately, the weather was a bit horrendous. It was forecast for bad weather, and MSQ made a call at the last minute to cancel. And of course, organisers were obliged to do that. So they did, and it was all very last minute. There were a handful of ski riders who were already there, decided to go up and down the river anyway. But hats off to them. But if you bought a ticket for this particular ride at Kangaroo Point, it will be valid for this coming weekend's ride at the Gold Coast. Just present it to the organisers and they'll take care of it. Okay, if you're still looking to get a ticket for the ride, there are tickets available. Please jump onto the page, the event page. There's the link. Click on the events, buy your ticket. Boom, done. Okay, this weekend. If you're not riding this weekend, please feel free to donate. Like I said earlier, the organisers are looking for selection boxes, toys. Unfortunately, everything has to be new. Unfortunately, can't be used items for obvious reasons. But if you're in a position and you can help out any way you can with gifts or selection boxes or whatever, please help these guys out. Okay, help these organisers out. Okay, they do great work for kids in care. All right, now that's it. That's me for this week. Whoever's on the Sunday ride for the Santa ride, I will see you there. Look out for me. Come and say hi. I'll be trying to grab some pictures and footage, and I'll try and have a catch up with Jane as well, organiser, and the rest of her team. And I'm going to leave you with Rebecca Hales, no stranger to the show with her videos. Wet Sundays, always beautiful and glamorous and stunning up there. I'm going to leave you with her video. Until next week, one thing to remember is I have 3 shows left till the end of this year. Then I'm taking a break until February. Alright, so I will be finishing my last show on the 23rd of December, and it will be the annual Christmas giveaway. Already got people on board. Jet LEDs have come on board. Jet Pilot have come on board. Thank you to them for their help, and I'm hoping to have some more people on board as well. So until next week, or the weekend, if I happen to see you out in the water, whatever you happen to be doing over the weekend, preferably it's out on the water, you're having fun, being safe, look after each other. Till next week, farewell.